what is your assessment of Ruggs this year?
I mean, on a grading level, it's hella funny because somebody asked him the same question.
D minus.
D minus, and that's actually the perfect grade that I would give him too. How much of that blame can I really put on him though, and how much goes into the play calling? Because I'm not sure in terms of like how many Raider games you watched. He wasn't really thrown to a whole lot, right? And then there was a few like drops that were
early on, especially.
Right. But my thing is, at the same time, he's a rookie. I understand that like there's a lot of hype behind him going on, but you have to keep in mind that he was still a rookie. I think.
But I will say this: he's gonna get graded among his class.
Oh, of course. And you have a lot of other great wide receivers that did really, really well this season, right? Which is why I think that D- grade is fitting. Yeah, no, it's fitting because he had some plays where it was just like, damn, look at that dude. Like he killed it. There's some plays where he caught a 40-yard bomb, but I don't feel like we really used him as best as we could. Right. I feel like there was a lot left on the table with him, and I do expect him to come back a lot better this second year.
Do you still see him as the potential to be like a number one wide receiver, or do you see
not on our team?
Not on your team.
Well, yes to the number one wide receiver, but no to the number one option, right? It's not exactly the question that you asked me. I just think while we have Darren Waller, who's our tight end, he's looked at more as like a wide receiver because he lines up everywhere, outside, inside, on the line, wherever you want him, he lines up. Henry Ruggs could be our number one wide receiver, but he's not going to be our number one option when you have a talent like Darren Waller on your team. Right. But who knows? Maybe he turns into the Tyreek Hill that he was supposed to be, right? And he becomes that. But and
then you have your Tyreek Hill and Kelsey,
which would be great. But we'll see how that ends up working out. I want to see him do well, obviously, because he plays for my team, but also just because he's a young dude just like myself and in a different work environment. I just want to see all young people be able to succeed, right? So it's never fun to hate on a rookie, especially when it's one that you support. So ideally, he has a really good second season. But yeah, his first one was not very good.
What about Derek Carr? How was his season? Any packages to get Watson? Would the Raiders get involved?
We'd have to send our first this year, our first next year, Derek Carr, and probably a second or third. Would I do it? Hell yeah, I would do it.
I mean, it's not out of the realm,
right? Deshaun Watson's incredible too, right?
Yeah,
top 5 quarterback. I love Deshaun Watson. I really liked him even at Clemson.
He's amazing.
But at the same time, you have to kind of think about two sides of that coin. You get Deshaun Watson, great. It's like a better quarterback, yes.
Your defense is still your defense.
Right.
You lose a lot of picks.
We would lose some picks, but at the same time, he would have to learn a brand new playbook that has obviously taken Derek Carr 3 years to learn to finally become successful in it, right?
Yeah. There's levels to this.
There's levels to it, though. That's the thing. That's where it gets interesting. Would I do it? Yes. What do I grade Derek Carr's season this season? I give him a B.
And not bad.
Not bad. He did pretty solid.
He did good. Especially his numbers.
Our downfall this season was not on Derek Carr.
Yeah.
At all. I don't blame him. I'd give him a B+.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Leaning towards a B+, right?
It's not bad. That's what I'm saying. You guys could be in the sweepstakes because getting Derek Carr is not like a bad...
Not a bad pick. It's not, a lot of people cap on him.
You could do worse.
You could do worse. But I do think that there's still like parts of his game in terms of like creating with his feet. That aspect of it, especially considering the way that the game is moving or like the style of play that's becoming a little bit more consistent across the league. He doesn't have that, which kind of hinders his overall.
But he's not like stagnant.
No, he's not. That's the thing.
I see him in the same mold as like Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Mobility wise.
Yeah.
And Baker Mayfield puts his head down and does some things.
Yeah, Derek Carr does it too. Like Derek Carr definitely goes out there. He made some really acrobatic plays.
Right.
That's the thing. So you can see that he does it, but it's just the amount of times that he goes about doing it. He doesn't do it often enough to give our team chances. But again, a lot of the stuff that happened this year, I really wouldn't put a lot of the blame onto Derek Carr. I think he was really good in super crucial moments. Could he have been better? Sure, but I think anybody in the league could have been better. Right. So no, I think he was one of our top 3 best players this season. Number 3 or number 2 best players this season.